everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. So what I have here today is my top 10 exercises for weight loss. So I want to preface this by saying this is my opinion. I recently lost 20 pounds, so I'm just speaking from experience. I'm not certified. I don't have a training certificate or anything like that. I just figured I would recommend, what made me lose weight or what helped me lose weight. Definitely reach out to a professional before you decide to embark on any of these exercises, or if you feel like you need some reference, please do your research before you jump into any of these. So without further ado, let me show you how I dropped 20 pounds. I'm gonna start from number 10 and work my way down to number 1. And please let me know what you think of my top 10, because I know this list may be a little controversial because I feel like I have a lot of body weight movements on here, even though I know resistance training is a big part of how to lose weight. But just keep in mind that any of these exercises weight can be added to it. So just wanted to say that. So my number 10 exercise is going to be dips. I will post some videos of me doing each of these exercises. Actually, I don't have the equipment for some of these, so you guys may have to look them up. But anyway, so number 10 is going to be dips. So dips are really challenging at first, but the more you do them, the more you'll see, 1, definition in your arms, and then 2, you'll realize that by improving your tricep muscles, it helps you with other types of exercises and other workouts that you may not have been able to do before you learn how to do dips. So dips is my number 10. Number 9 is going to be kettlebell swings. And I became a kettlebell swing monster when I joined this 8-week challenge at my gym. And I started noticing not only did my strength increase, but I started dropping weight like crazy. It just really incorporates a ton of muscle groups, which you're gonna notice that's a common theme for a lot of these exercises. And it incorporates a lot of muscle groups. It gets your heart pumping. So I just love kettlebell swings because you can continuously improve on that. So I've noticed that every single time I do my swings, I feel like I can increase my weight or the kettlebell weight, and I can do other exercises easier. So I'm gonna try not to be repetitive, but like I said, a lot of these exercises have a common theme of you get better with time and your body improves and gets stronger at the same time. So number 8 is gonna be the plank. So the plank there's a ton of different variations of doing a plank. My favorite is just the basic on your forearms and just holding the plank for like a minute. I do a lot of planks in my day-to-day workouts, but I also do a lot in my HIIT class. So I just noticed a change immediately once I started doing those more often. Number 7 is going to be lunges. And I'm going to put an asterisk. How do you say it? I'm going to add in there, in parentheses, weighted lunges. So you throw some dumbbells in there, or you put a barbell on your shoulders and do lunges, you will notice your legs are going to get stronger like that. Lunges are a big part of my workout routine. And jumping lunges are good as well. People shy away from that because they suck, but anything that gets your heart rate moving like that is going to be good. So speaking of jumping lunges, number 6 is going to be squats, and I have in parentheses jump squats and static squats, or just regular squats. So jump squats are like my frenemy. those things suck, especially with like if you're holding a weight or a kettlebell. But I mean, the way you're able to move after you do that, like just from your muscles being built up. I will show you guys a picture of how my quads changed once I dropped the weight and started doing more workouts like this. And you see it in my quads more than anything. Like my shoulders and arms have come a long way as well, but my shoulders and arms were always kind of skinny. It was my legs that showed where I had gained weight in my stomach area. So once I started doing jump squats, jumping lunges, that's when I started seeing a change for sure. Okay, we're in the top 5 now. Okay, so number 5 is going to be sprints. And I didn't put sprints as number 1, and I kind of hesitated because sprints do so much for you. But I put them in the top 5 because, I mean, sprints are like short bursts of running, and I feel that, you know, it's been proven that long distance running isn't as beneficial for weight loss as sprints and short bursts of running. Once I started adding in sprints and doing even sprints on the treadmill, I did those a lot, I noticed that, you know, the weight came off a lot easier as well. Okay, number 4. So this is actually an exercise that I'm still trying to improve on, and that is going to be pull-ups. So I did a lot of assisted pull-ups in the beginning. Right now, I'm able to do at least 2 or 3 pull-ups before I can't do anymore. So like I said, I'm trying to work on that, because to me, if you're able to do a pull-up, you're strong. Like that, if you can do like a set, like sets of 10 pull-ups at a time, like you're a beast. So I definitely want to get to that level. And pull-ups is just like the rest of these exercises I'm naming off. They incorporate so many different muscle groups at once. So I'm a big fan of pull-ups, even though I'm not very good at them. And so let me add in there too that, okay, so what do I do when I can't do 10 pull-ups? So after I go to, I can't go anymore with the pull-ups. After that, I start to do negatives. So what that is you pull yourself up on the bar at the top, or you jump up and you're at the top of the bar and you hold, and then you slowly go back down and you release. So those have really been challenging for me as well, but I noticed that the more I do that, that's helping me improve how many pull-ups I can do. So do your pull-ups. Okay, top three. So my number 3 workout for weight loss is mountain climbers. And I know people are gonna be like, what? Like, that's really random. But that is a fun way to get your heart rate up and get moving. And it doesn't seem as daunting as like a sprint or something like that. Like, I do these a lot in my workouts, and it's just, like I said, a way to get your heart moving, and it helps you incorporate cardio into your workouts when you're lifting weights. So for example, you can easily do a superset of, you know, you do a lift, like maybe a compound lift or something, and then do 30-second mountain climbers. That way you're killing 2 birds with 1 stone. So mountain climbers suck, and I do them a lot in my HIIT workouts, but they have worked for me. So number 2 is going to be push-ups. Push-ups are one of those love-hate workouts. Like, I'm not as afraid of push-ups as I used to be. Like, I've gotten to the point where I can do quite a bit of push-ups at one time. And that happened because I kept doing them. Like, I feel like a lot of people see push-ups as not as effective as like doing bench press or something like that. which I think to a certain point, maybe, because, you know, once you're hitting the gym a lot, you need to add some weight to what you're already doing. Like, you can easily master body weight. Well, not easily, but you can master your body weight. So, but if you're not a master at your body weight, this is a great place to start. This is where I'm working on my push-up maximum as well. So, I mean, this is just another compound exercise, works a lot of muscle groups, builds up your upper body strength, which correlates with so many other exercises that you have to do. So, push-ups are just going to be essential to me. Push-ups to me are essential for weight loss. And then we have number 1, drum roll please. My number 1 exercise for weight loss is the burpee. I know, burpees suck. I hear the boo in the back of the room. So, burpees suck, but my God, if you do a ton of burpees, I'm telling you, you will see the weight drop off like a baby back rib. I don't know what analogy that was, but you will see changes. So if you incorporate burpees, like I said, in a superset or maybe as a burnout at the end of your workout, like maybe do like 1 minute, as many burpees as possible, or, you know, do a couple sets of those at the end of your workout. That's your cardio right there. That's the way to, you know, get your blood flowing, get your heart pumping to lose that weight, build your metabolism up. So if sprints or running is not your cup of tea, which that's something that you have to keep in mind. Some people don't like to run. Some people hate the treadmill. They hate running. They hate the idea of it. So if you're one of those people, you have to do exercises you have to do cardio exercises that replace that. Burpees are going to be your go-to, in my opinion. I have a trainer right now. She's pretty much the burpee queen. Like, I think she's known at the gym for making people do a lot of burpees, like in her classes. And when I tell you that I've toned up so much from just the push-ups but then also doing the burpees, because now at the end of my burpees, I can do a push-up. So you have 2 different ways you can do a burpee. So when you jump up and go back down, you can make your chest touch the ground and push yourself back up, or you can just keep your extension and not put your chest to the ground and just continue the movement. So at first, I was not really able to do a bunch of the chest to ground burpees, but as I got better, I was able to do the chest to ground burpees. And so I'm basically I'm jumping and then adding in a push-up. So you can't go wrong with burpees, and I know they suck. And like when I go into class and I see we have to do 30 burpees, I literally just want to like run away. But you have to challenge yourself. You have to push yourself to new limits. And I feel like people get caught up in like the daunting idea that they have to come up with a weight training program. They have to get the weights. They have to join a gym. Like, you can literally do most of these exercises I have on here with little to no equipment. So if you are on your weight loss journey, I hope these exercises are something you're willing to try out. I hope my advice is helpful for some of you. Another thing you can do is Google any of these exercises to find workouts, how to incorporate them. And yeah, you'll be well on your way to weight loss. So that's my top 10. Please let me know what you think in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video.